Yes, people. What is good? Welcome back to my channel. I thought let me just quickly chuck this one out, man, because I really can't be asked. I really can't be asked. God, I know we only drew 1-1, but that feels like a loss. Honestly, that feels like a loss. We had to win this game of football. Don't care what the Aston Villa result is tomorrow. Well, I probably will care, but we had to win this game of football. We can't just keep dropping 1 point here, 2 points here, 3 points here. We can't. We can't keep doing it, man. Today, I understand. I understand it wasn't an easy game. I understand that we haven't won at West Ham's ground in like 3 or 4 years. I understand that. I understand that they've only lost like one home game in their last 15, make it 16 now. But be that as it may, we had as close to a full strength side as possible today. We had all the tools at our disposal to go there and get a result. Now, listen, I hate West Ham, but props to West Ham for digging in, being resolute defensively, etc., and being threatening on the counter attack. But let's be real. Let's be real. We saw a poor version of Paqueta today. We saw a poor version of Kudos today. We saw Antonio miss everything under the sun, right? Bowen was the only offensive threat. Their midfield was offering next to nothing in the second half. That game was there to be won, and we throw it away. Why? Why? We start off well. Great start. Good combo play from Maddison into Bentancur, into Destiny, into Bentancur, into Werner, and then bang, goal from Johnson. Great movement from Johnson, right? I'm not even going to say it's a good cross from Werner because it's a normal cross. But props to him for putting it into the mixer. Great movement from Johnson, tapping 1-0. First 15, 20 minutes, we look good. Bentancur's bossing it. Basuma's bossing it. Maddison's in the game, right? Johnson looks threatening. Right? Defense, Romero eating up every ground jewel. Van der Ven looking good. But there were still passengers in that game. Porro, I'm looking at you. He was a complete passenger today. Passenger. Even when we were playing well, passenger. He was so bad. He was so bad. This is one of our best players. He's a very good player. He's class. But today he was bad. Just giving away the ball, rushing passes. Someone who's so technically secure, who's got the quality to break lines with his pass. And we're not even asking you to break lines all the time. Basic passes, you're fumbling. Absolutely fumbling. Destiny today, I don't think he had a great game. Don't think he was particularly poor, but I don't think he had a good game. And then you look at the attack. Son, anonymous today. I love Son. I think he's been our best attacker, our most consistent attacker, probably our only consistent attacker today. But unfortunately today, he didn't rise it. He was poor. He was really, really poor today. Really poor today. I think he only had what, like 1-2 shots? Poor. Honestly, poor. We need more. We need more. But we start off well. We start off well, but then this is what I don't like about our team. This is what I don't like about our team. No matter how good we're playing, we are so vulnerable sometimes in defensive phases. And I'm not talking about our back four. I'm talking about us as a unit. And it culminates most of the times from set pieces. Doesn't matter how well we're playing, we'll just give teams ways back into the game with a set piece. West Ham had nothing for us. They had nothing for us. And then all of a sudden, bang, set piece. Great corner from Bowen, by the way. Great corner from Bowen. But why is Zuma unmarked? He's one of their tallest players. Why is he unmarked in our box? I get zonal marking, but come on, have a degree of common sense. What's the point marking a zone when the danger man is not in that zone and he's unoccupied? Oh, the amount of games where we look good, we're in the game, we're bossing it, we're putting our foot on the ball, we're passing, and then all of a sudden, bang, set piece, you concede. It doesn't make sense. Cut it out. Mal Jedinak, what are you doing? Sorry, I don't even want to be shouting because I know it's not the end of the world, but still, like, I don't like it. I don't like it when we're dropping points that are avoidable, bro. I don't like it. I don't like it when we're conceding goals that are avoidable. I don't like it. Like, I love this team so much. I love this team so much. And it burns me, man, especially against them lot. Because we're better than them lot. We're better than West Ham. We are better than West Ham. And I don't know why we have to drop down to their level sometimes when we play them. I don't know why we have to be so vulnerable defensively. And I don't want people to misconstrue this as, oh, your centre-backs. The centre-backs, yet again, had really good games. Romero didn't put a foot wrong. But what my grievance is with the centre-backs and the whole defence is who takes responsibility sometimes when we have these set pieces. It's all good and well playing really well because they did play really well. But in those moments, and I get it, that was the only set piece where West Ham scored. The rest of the set pieces, they were threatening or we dealt with it. But my problem is, why? Why do we concede so many goals from set pieces? Why? It needs to stop. It needs to stop. And then lo and behold, after they get that set piece goal, they're in the game. They get their into the game, and then they start putting their foot on the ball, and then they start playing. And truth be told, I think we finished the half poorly. We finished the half really poorly. We went into halftime 1-1, and no one can argue against the scoreline. No one can argue against the scoreline. Honestly. Couldn't be argued. Couldn't be argued. And it's annoying as well. It's like when they scored that goal, it then meant that some of our players who were playing well in the game just started tanking. Bentancur tanking. His performance literally went from here all the way to here. Just giving away the ball constantly, giving away the ball constantly. He did it at the end of the first half and he continued it in the second half. Pedro Porro, his poor performances continued in the second half, giving away the ball. There was a good 10 or 15 minute spell to start the second half. In fact, 10-minute spell where we was just so careless with the ball. Bentancur, most notably. Porro, most notably. Even Destiny gave away the ball a couple of times. Werner, useless. Absolutely useless. Useless. Sorry. I won't be gaslighted. I will not be gaslighted into people telling me that this is a good signing for Spurs. No. I'm never going to be gaslighted. My eyes are not playing tricks on me. They're not. They may look dodgy from time to time, but they are not playing tricks on me. This guy is not a good footballer and he's not at the level. He's a turnover merchant, struggling to make 2, 3, 4-yard passes. Struggling. Absolutely struggling. If the ball is not played in front of him, he's rendered null and void. Rendered null and void. We had nothing on that left-hand side after the first 5-6 minutes. Nothing. We had nothing at all, unless it was Destiny charging forward. We had niche. And people want to talk on Maddison. James Maddison was one of our best players. I don't understand what people are watching. He was the guy that was getting on the ball, was getting the feel of the game, was playing the ball in between the lines, was dropping deep in between the lines, making shit happen. He's our best playmaker. And he was playing well. He may not have had the assist or the panache, but he was playing well. He was in the game. And it's no coincidence that we had a really good spell in the second half where he was putting his foot on the ball and getting in between the lines, playing cute passes, disguised passes, combinations. And then what annoys me is Ange takes him off. So you're seeing Werner doing absolutely nothing, right? You're seeing Son playing crap, but okay, you can't take off Son because Son is our best attacker. Fine. You're seeing Bentancur playing bad. You're seeing Pedro Porro stinking out the joint. 2 out of those 4 players you can't really take off because they're the 2 best players in the. Pedro Porro is the best right back we have. Son is the best attacker we have. You can't really take them off because of what they offer in possession. Cool. And especially with the players that are going to come in, right? So I understand that. But Bentancur, you can take off if he's not playing well. Werner, you can take off if he's not playing well. And I have to look at Ange today for killing the momentum that we were trying to build in the second half. Because I'm not trying to say that, oh my God, we would have won the game. Not trying to say that. What I'm trying to say is we would have had a better stab at winning the game of football if he had made better substitutions. There is absolutely no reason why Maddison should have been coming off that pitch on the 70th minute mark. Impossible. Impossible. He was the best player outside of our defense. He was the best player. The one that was him and Brennan Johnson, they were the ones that looked dangerous, that looked like they can make something happen. There's no way on earth he should have been coming off that pitch. But Ange takes him off and takes off Bentancur, right? But he brings on Kulusevski and Sarr. He plays Kulusevski in the 10, Sarr right 8, and keeps Basuma on. Why is Werner still on this pitch? Why? It just killed everything. And you notice when Maddison comes off the pitch, minute 70, from minute 70 onwards, it's flat. It's flat. You see minimal threat from Tottenham up until the final shot from Destiny. Right? Flat. Flat. Werner should have been the sub to make. I don't know how he survived. It's not good enough, man. It's not good enough from Ange. Poor subs. Completely killed the game. Killed the game. And West Ham, it was at a point where they were tired. They didn't really have much else to give. David Moyes barely made any changes. I don't think he even made any subs. They were tired. They just decided, you know what, we're tired. Let's sit in deep in our shape. What can Spurs throw at us? And we could not do anything to dislodge that shape. We couldn't. Poor. Poor, man. Just poor. The sub should have been, Son, you put him on the left, you put Richarlison through the middle, you keep Maddison on, you bring on Son. Let that team have a go at West Ham for a good 15 minutes. Then 85th minute, if it's not working, you take off Maddison, you bring on Kulusevski, or you bring on Lo Celso. Calm. Kulusevski, I don't know what's wrong with that guy right now. I've been saying it on my previews. He's been absolutely atrocious in 2024. And again, I don't want this misconstrued as, oh, Tobes, you're hating on Kulu. Oh, Tobes, you don't rate him. No, I rate him. I rate him. And for that reason, I have to be harsh because he's one of our best players. He's one of our best players. He is one of the standard bearers in this team. And he's not setting a good example right now in his performances. He's careless in possession. He's not offering a threat in the final third. He's, if anything, he's becoming a detriment to our team in 2024, in this calendar year, when he's playing for Tottenham. And it's not good enough. You saw that opportunity in the end. Break, 3v3. 3v3. You've got Son making a run into the box. You've got, I think, Destiny making a run into the box. But you want to try and find across to the furthest player in Brennan Johnson. The hardest option you take. It's not good enough, man. It's not good enough. Kulu, poor. Porro, poor. Bentancur, poor. Son, poor. Werner, poor. All poor. Ange, subs, poor. Destiny, Meaty. The only ones who can actually hold their head up high with credit today. Vicario, Van de Ven, Romero, Maddison, Brennan Johnson. They deserve credit because they actually tried to look like they wanted to win that game of football today. Even Basuma, I got to give him not credit because I don't want the level to drop for Basuma in terms of what's acceptable. But today, he was okay. He was okay. He came through the game without making many mistakes. He progressed it when he needed to progress it. He won tackles when he needed to win tackles. That was a 6 out of 10 performance, which is, we're clutching at straws, but it's a start. He was okay today. We want more, though, Basuma. We want more. We need more. Today was okay, but we need more than okay. Anyway, people, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, man. Let me know if I've missed anything, honestly. Let me know if I missed anything, man. What did you think of the subs? What did you think of the performance? What do you think of our top 4 hopes? Because I still think we're going to get top 4, but I can't lie. I'm fed up of dropping points. I really am. Fed up of dropping points because we've got tougher fixtures to come. We need to try and pick up games against the teams that aren't at the top of the table. Anyway, bless up, people. Take care. Peace out.